Gerald Mathieu, Barclays is one of many foreign banks in Switzerland. I wonder if you could tell me, what is your distinguishing characteristic as a wealth manager here in Switzerland?
Yes, definitely so. I mean, Barclays, as you say, is a British bank. So to start, the Britishness of Barclays is very important, and our capacity to link the British investment bank and private bank from London to Switzerland is definitely something different that we bring to our clients. And in this context, the investment banking and the solution that we provide to our most sophisticated client is also something very different. But at the end of the day, the most important to our clients is really the quality of our servicing, and it's a people business. So it's really our capacity to bring a team to the client, being the banker, the product specialist, the expert of the bank, really to be agile, to be active, reactive, and proactive to the client. And it's not a given, and it's very important.
Well, does that mean that you're mainly looking for British clients? And does it mean anything for the wealth segment that you are looking for? I would think mostly wealthier people would be interested in that type of product.
Definitely. I mean, we are of course focusing on clients either from the UK or linked to the UK, but it's not only the case. Obviously, we have clients from all over the world, definitely.
Okay. Now, Barclays, earlier this year, your CEO, Jez Staley of the wider Barclays, unveiled some pretty ambitious plans in terms of hiring. I think it was 100 private bankers around the world. How does the Swiss operation that you run figure into that number?
Well, actually, Switzerland is key. As we all know, it's the art of private banking, and for Jez it is pretty clear. I've been in the role, as you know, for close to 6 months now, and one of my key priority is to recruit the right talents. So either for the Geneva platform and Zurich platform. So definitely Switzerland is a strong entity to recruit.
Now, Barclays overall, the investment bank and the private bank, has about 400 people, I believe, in Switzerland. Your private bank, I think, traditionally has mainly been based in Geneva. Have you seen any shift towards Zurich, or how do you view the two Swiss cities, those wealth hubs?
Both cities are very key, very important, but rightly so. Zurich is one of the key markets where we didn't have a big team, I can say, and I really want to focus on Zurich, where I see a lot of opportunities. So this morning I was again interviewing candidates here locally. So yes, to respond to your question, it's a priority, both locations.
So it is fair to say Barclays Wealth is hiring in Switzerland, both Zurich and Geneva.
It is hiring private bankers, it is hiring investment advisor, credit specialist. As you know, last year we have recruited Jean-Christophe Gérard and Steve Clamy, both very senior individuals in the investment solution world, as well as to cover Middle East, which is a key market for us. So yes, definitely we are there to recruit.
What makes Switzerland so attractive to people like Barclays? What's your view on the general wealth management situation here?
I think it's pretty clear that since the overall strategy is really to grow the private bank, we have a strong mandate to grow the private bank around the world. It becomes very obvious that Switzerland is the art again of private banking. So we need to develop Switzerland. But when talking to clients, for instance, yesterday I was having a dinner in Geneva with a client. For him, Switzerland is definitely one of the key places because of the stability, of the security, but also of the quality of the servicing provided by the private bank here. He must have some of his assets in Switzerland. So that's really important. And I think that the strength of Barclays is also to be able to have Switzerland working with London, with Monaco, with Dubai. It's also this global approach, which is good for the client.
Now, you mentioned you had dinner with a client last night. I would be curious to hear a little bit about what clients what their behavior is like at the moment. We've seen pretty high cash components at some of the other Swiss banks like Julius Baer. The wealthy kind of hesitant to get out of those things. At the same time, we've seen a few other asset classes rise, including cryptocurrencies, or also things like private debt deals are becoming much, much more popular. What are your observations from your client base?
I believe it's fair to say that clients may be sometimes hesitant because they need to take the time to think about what we could propose to them. At the same time, they are very much expecting us to come with innovative ideas and with way to not only preserve the capital, but also to bring some performance for them, but also for the new generation. So, to answer your point, I think that what Barclays brings at this level is that we have a very strong asset management team within Switzerland, supported by the London team. But what Jean-Christophe Gérard and his team brings is indeed what you say. It's alternative solution, could be private placement, private equity, and solution provided by the investment bank also. So that's what the client is expecting now. They are more sophisticated, more demanding, and their advisors are expecting us to be more innovative.
Very promising.
Yes.
Gerald Mathieu, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you very much, Katarina.